Welcome to Killer Gameplayz, and we're entering this huge level, level 10, Other Time Distortions. This would be the biggest level for Hypersquare Season 1. We've got 4 roads, north, south, east, and west. We'll hit the north road first. We have levers to pull everywhere. We'll start over here. This door is on a timer, so we'll have to use the time flux. You can just run and jump to these blocks. Here, run, jump. Use the rockets in the action, slide in here, and we'll get up to the first lever. This area over here is the Greek part of the level. There'll be an item that we need to get over there. So we need to get back out of here. The only thing is we've got a fire tile right in the way. And a ceiling right above. So I'm going to try to side flip. And she must have just barely touched it. Try it again. There we go. And you can use these teleports at the end, bring you right back to the middle. So that's where we were. So we'll head off this way. Oh, actually I wanted to show you something. Let's hit this teleporter here. So there's 8 arms that we need to raise in this area here. So we'll be getting 8 different jump levers over there. There's another one over here, a lever, and those 8 arms will cause a time distortion where in an area that's going to allow us to get another item that we need. First we got this ramp puzzle. So we're going to go up over as far as we can. Drop down Actually, we need to drop down. Start working our way up here. And some of these are hard to reach. You have to backflip to reach them. Like backflip and use the rockets. Like right here. Backflip. There we go. And here we go. Finally, we get the lever. Now these levers do not activate the arms I was talking about. So we might as well head over this way. And start getting this stuff done. Now when we get all this done, it will lower a lever here. That's just like the other two we just pressed. So let's get started on these jump levers to move these arms that will cause the time distortion. We need to avoid this cloud. If you touch it, she's dead meat. So we need to hit the ramp, use the rockets. Alright, there's 1, 7 to go. This next area, we have to raise some barriers and use the time flux to freeze them and get to the next lever. These glass cages is where the barriers raise. So we'll hit this switch, raise them, hit the time flux. And you want to sidestep to this corner, jump from corner to corner here, because the ceiling height is very low. Run, jump, quickly get over here, run, jump, and we're going to run and jump here and hit the time flux again. Get around the corner, and we need a diagonal jump over here, and one more tricky jump here. Jump around this corner to get to this solid tile. And we'll wait for the time flux to expire and get this jump switch. Now that also opens some doors so we can get up higher. So we're just going to wind our way around to a lever. Pull it and drop a hatch. Now, also the jump over here. Use the time flux here, get by these other death clouds. Avoid this one. There's another jump switch over here. To raise an arm. So, I mean, even though we get all the arms raised, they won't activate till we pull every switch. So we'll have to pull another switch in a different area to actually activate the time distortion. Alright, there's another lever up above if I can pull. It's easy to get to. Here it is. So we'll just head to the next one. Take a right here. And we'll use the rockets and jump around the corner. Use the rockets here, side flip, grab the ladder, climb up. We will be back here after we pull a couple more switches. We need to jump through this hole, get to, here's a good thumbnail, get to some other switches. There's one to the left. And we're going to head to this ramps area with fire tiles. And it's probably the, well, it is the hardest area in this section here. Starts off with a fire tile you have to jump over. Sometimes you can stand here and jump, but she didn't do it. So let's try it again. Let's just get a run and jump. There we go. And Sicko's added these help screens in the revised version. Let's see what this shows, how to navigate this.
I can curve while going down a decline, using directional arrows and rockets. I can even jump not orthogonally.
Of course, that makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. There's a point where she stumbles when you curve with the rockets. That's when you need to jump. So we're going to give this a shot. I'm sure I'm going to die several times. Yep. I stand to the far right though. Wait a couple of seconds, curve, then jump. So we have to do that a couple more times. This one here, we need to wait for like 3 seconds before you curve. Oh, I hit the wall. Crunch. There we go. One more to go. Oh, I had it. I jumped. Too late. Jumped over the edge. Alright, so there's the ramps with the fire tiles. Glad that's over with. And we can get to another jump switch. Activate another arm. Okay, here we can run and jump. Wait to press action for a second, like right here. Land in between and get to another jump lever. Then we need to just drop down over here. Get back to that ladder. And do the side flip again. Use the rockets. So we're going to climb up to the very top, climb down one ladder rung. We got a backflip, use the rockets and grab a ladder behind a block. Right here. There we go. Same deal here, but no ladder this time. And we're going to side flip to the left, use the rockets, grab a ladder. Alright, got another difficult task here. Let's see what the help screen shows.
I can curve while going down a decline, using directional arrows and rockets. I can even jump not orthogonally and do a backflip in midair, still using the rockets.
So this is not easy at all. I mean, she curves so far and then she'll stop. Sometimes you can get it where you don't have to jump, and sometimes you have to jump to get far enough over. Okay, looks like I'm gonna make it. But I did have to flip in the air, use the rockets to get back up. Alright, here's another jump lever. We'll drop down, jump over the fire tile. And we can go over here, and that switch is lowered. Now we can pull it. That's the one we looked at before we even started anything over here. So we got that side done. So let's head over to the left. We haven't been this way. There's a puzzle with the time flux, but it's nothing like what we just did. I mean, it's a lot easier. We've got glass hallways. We're going to raise the door over here. Doesn't take but like 3 turns. Hit the time flux, and we're just going to weave back and forth in these glass hallways. Get over here to a wheel to turn. We'll just let the time flux run out. Turn the wheel, and then we're just going to jump up and teleport to the floor above. That opened a gate over here, so we can get to this final lever to cause this time distortion, and we'll go check it out after the cutscene. All right. So here, I mean, all we got to do is jump into the void, and it will take us right back to the starting point of the level. There we go. The airplanes area. See how the arms opened up this portal in time here? So what our mission here is to free these pilots in these planes. Hit the eject button. So I think this is the Bermuda Triangle. Incident with the planes here. So we just need to work around this way. There's 3 more planes, I think. And when we get all this done, we will get a USB drive Mayday message. One of the items we need to complete the level. So we'll get this one up here, and then we need to go back the way we came. There's 2 more planes down low. So we'll get back over here, and we'll drop here. Hit the roll button. And we're almost done in here. This section. Oh, messed that one up. Let's reload. I would advise to get saves here and there. My way to drop here. Alright, so here we go. We can drop to the plane or jump to it. Get this one and one more. And we'll get what we need over here and jump off into the void again. Alright, there we go.
You have successfully landed all the pilots on Flight 19. The bird is first in the Bermuda Triangle in the year 1945. I recorded the Mayday message the SAM reported the appearance of both pilots.
Alright, so we need to go over to the Greek area. Got that part done. So, up here we have Zeus riding around on a horse. And there's a guardian up here that will shoot electric bolts at you. So we need to avoid those guys. We can't use weapons in here. We need to go over this way though and get a water skin. Just jump over here in this. I guess it's a goat's pen. Got the water skin. But we need to open a gate to get in that temple we just passed. To do that, we're going to head over to the left. Now there's a statue of Medusa over here. Like a pendulum, statue of her face. And I'll show you what will happen if you walk in front of it. It turns Laura to stone. So you don't want to do that. So we'll push this out of our way so we can get to this lever. And by the way, for anybody who's having problems with this game crashing, you can greatly reduce that by choosing RBG 4441 and low textures and settings. It cuts the crashes down into half what they would be normally. So that will lower platform in the temple. And we'll have to get past Zeus and his guardian over here with no weapons. Sometimes you can work it out where they're nowhere around. Sometimes they'll be right in your way. And he's right in my way. So let's try to get around him. Grab this pole, slide down here. We are here to get Apollo's harp. It's another item that we need. There's a guardian in here that's going to try to keep us from putting out these fires. We need to take the water skin, put out all these fires in here. And there's a bunch of them. First thing we need to do is raise a platform in this pool so we can stand on it, use the water skin. So we'll get to one lever. There's two levers we need to pull and two rings we need to turn. I'm trying to find the ring to turn. I guess it's back in the other room. Here we go. Stand up here, flip into the ring, turn it. And then just flip back out of it. Alright, so we got one more of those to do. Swim back out to the pool. Find this other opening. Do the same thing. Pull the lever, turn the ring. And the ring for this one's over here. And we'll raise that platform.
I can pour water in the water skin.
So back to the central pool. And we'll fill the water skin. The trick with this is, though, that guardian will push you into the flame. And these flames are very, very tricky not to catch on fire. So for each one, I'll get a save before I get too close. If I feel like I need to. This one went okay. So it's like wherever that guardian's at, you want to go to the other side of the room, if you can. Doesn't always work that way though. He's over there, so I'm gonna go this way. Got a fire we need to put out over here. Go ahead and save. See if we get caught on fire. Yep. Just reload. You have to be in the perfect spot. There we go. Alright, so there's another one. We'll just keep going. Maybe I can get this fire straight ahead. If he'll stay out of my way. Oh, there he is. And he knocked me into the fire. Ass. So I'm gonna go over to this one. Get a save. There we go. So you have to be close enough for the water to put the fire out. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. Alright, he's over. I think he's out of my way. Long enough. Up, here he is. See, if you're close enough to the fire, he'll leave you alone. So I lucked out on that one. Alright. He's going to make it hard for me to get to this other fire to the right. So I'm going to go over this way. So I just turned a centimeter to the left. That was the difference between me catching on fire or not. So we got one more here in the corner. And of course he's right there. Go away, dude. Let's go for it. All right, cool. Now there's two fires in the middle floor, like one level up. So we need to take care of those, and we'll be able to drop a barrier to get the get Apollo's harp. Backflip here, get up to the top, backflip. There we go. And you need to jump to this balcony. And here's the other two fires. That should work. Alright, so back to fill the water pouch one last time, then we'll be done with this. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky enough not to catch on fire. Nope. Just save before you do each fire. That way you can reload. Alright, drop that barrier. And let's get the harp. Whoa. And we need to get back up. There's a pole that dropped. Oh, she's not using her rockets. What's up with that? There she goes. Her rockets weren't working for a second. So we'll use the pole, get up, back up, and we've got 2 of the items we need. There's one more item we need. We'll have to visit Venice, and there's a painting we need. So we'll head over this way. Oh, let me get out of this transport wave here. Head back over toward the lava area. It's going to be over to the right. And we'll jump over here and get a cutscene from Seiko.
Teleportation and time traveling are 2 specific instances of the same phenomenon known as space-time travel. In teleportation, the traveler remains in the same time position, but moves through space dimensions. On the other hand, time travel is when the traveler remains in the same space coordinates relativity to the world he is in, and changes his position in the time dimension. However, in space-time travel, the traveler changes his spatial and time positions together. Usually, in science fiction, a journey to the space-time continuum is described only from the perspective of the traveler. We imagine that he is moving through space and time. Actually, in the real world, this is not possible. Traveling through space-time is not simply a journey for the traveler. What happens physically is an exchange between versions of the space-time continuum. In fact, it's the space-time continuum itself that moves, or to put it more accurately, is exchanged, so that everything inside, with an acceptable tolerance at the boundaries of the portions themselves, is substituted with a different portion that belongs to other space-time positions. Usually those portions have the same product of length, width, depth, and a determinate time range. This is why you are inside rectangular parallelepipeds when traveling through the space-time continuum. In this way, if the traveler is completely inside a chosen portion of the continuum, it can be transported through time and space, together with that portion that he is inside of, which will be inserted between other continuum portions. This is governed by a law similar to the law of conservation of energy, known as the law of conservation of the space-time continuum. It describes the interchange of portions. If a portion we call A is moved to B, it leaves behind a vacuum which is immediately filled by portion B. In this way, the quantity of continuum remains constant, and it is not possible, as with energy, to create or destroy the continuum. It is only possible to move, interchange, or at least transform, with gravity and speed, any portion of the space-time continuum, like the tides of a famous game for kids.
This area over here is no big deal. It's actually kind of quick. Go over here and we'll jump in the water. Let's turn down the love music. Let's see, this yellow building we can get up higher. And of course, the reason I redid this playlist, for those who might be wondering, this is a revised version of this game. All right. Gonna run and jump, grab this pole, swing forward, and grab this monkey swing. Also, my first walkthrough was in 720. I had a bad microphone, didn't have a noise gate. So this is much better. We need to get up and do a tightrope walk. and get straight ahead over here to this other building. Now we're past the love music. We'll turn it back up. The painting is straight ahead. By the way, the design of this city, it's hanging by chains with fans. So the whole city's suspended. And here's the painting. Also, speaking of redoing videos, there's a few other videos that I'll be redoing. So don't be surprised if you see a playlist I've already covered being redone with the better settings, better microphone. Over time, I plan to do a few more. Alright, so in this area, when we place all three of these items at another area, we're going to be busting, we'll be activating some bombs. Let's see if I can find them. They're over here. These bombs here. When we place all three items, it will cause a music note to explode those mines, open up a passage to exit the level. So we'll be coming back this way when we end the level. But we got lots more to do. We're going to jump off into the void here, land back at the beginning of the level. Now we can go over to the lava area, now that we have all three items. We've got the USB, we've got the harp, and the painting. So we got these cylinders with spikes that cycle around here, and we need to time them out. I want to see if I can do this the first try here. When the last one is going by, we need to run and jump and curve around them. The last one right here. Get over in the corner, but not too far. When this one goes by, step over. It still got me a little bit. Run and jump, grab this one. Then we're going to quickly get to the edge, press roll, and run forward and jump. Okay, cool. First try on that. So there's 4 fuses we need. There's one there. I'll show you where they go. There's one sitting up here. We'll just go ahead and get it. this area above where the fuses go is the gate's closed now. We need to open it. It's right here. It's going to lower receptacles where we can place these 3 items we have. So, but first we need to open the gate. So we'll get the first of 4 here. And we got some more Picasso paintings over here. Here's the gate we're trying to open. And there's where the receptacles will lower, where the music notes are, when we get everything done. First thing we need to do is jump over to these platforms. Get to the very end one and get another fuse. So there's 2 more levels after this one. This one is the Seiko's Mac Daddy long level here for season 1. Fuse number 2. Fuse number 3 is going to be in the lava pits down here. First thing we need to do is get to a jump lever, which I believe will raise a pole so we can swing forward. Doesn't show it, but I believe that lowers that pole or raises it where we can swing forward over here the way we're headed. It either does that or turns the fan on. Right now the fuse is in the lava. So we'll swing forward on this pole, time out these lasers. And we're getting over here. The fuse is straight ahead. We need to pull. Actually, now that I think about it, I think that jump lever turned on a fan over here, and this other jump lever opens the door to the factory of Eternals. So let's get that door open. We're going to run jump to the jump lever, and while this cutscene's going on, we're going to backflip. And here's the fan that turned on to cool the lava so we can stand here and get the third fuse. So we're headed to the robot factory over here. There's going to be one of those robot heads that shoots lasers at everything that moves. Like there was in the second level of the game. But this one's a little tricked out. He's got some fluorescent colors. So we're just headed back the way we came in. And we'll check this door we opened. Fourth fuse is just sitting over here. We'll go ahead and snag it. Here's your robot factory of Eternals. And there we go. There's the fourth fuse. Only problem is we still need to open the gate. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 levers we need to pull in here. The robot is down over here. And I'll back up, I bet he'll shoot. Yep. So he's ready to go. We're going to get a save point. Hit the time flux and freeze him where he's not shooting. Grab here, jump forward, backflip, spin, grab this ledge here. Use the rockets to get up to the switch, but you don't want to pull it till the time flux is done. So just hang out up top. Pull it, slide back down, drop down a few times, backflip, spin. Go ahead and pull this lever quickly. Back up, hit the time flux. That'll freeze the robot so we can get on the floor. There he is, right there. So the next lever is tricky to get to. We've got to climb a gate to get to it. So we'll hit the time flux again. Start climbing the gate. When you get up so high, you'll have to use the rockets to get up higher. And here she can only use her arms to pull up. Get up here, get a foothold, and save your game. We're going to climb up, go over to the right, and we're going to use the rockets to get her to shift over to the right. Right now she's too close to the edge. So I'm going to hang up here for a minute, let the robot shoot up there, get in the center, go ahead and get the switch. Hang out up here, miss the laser, backflip spin, get on the floor. Alright. So the robot's going to shoot to your last position he could get a bead on. We need to get up here, get this lever. Missing the lasers. Hit the time flux. And we need to angle jump into this opening. Sidestep. And we're going to use the rockets. Flip, spin, get to this ledge. Hang out here till the time flux is over. And pull this last switch. It's going to open a door. And that cubby hole we jumped to. Quickly get up here. Time flux one more time. Get in the cubby hole. The door is open. Alright. So we need to climb up in this area. There's more switches to pull. Remember, we're trying to open the gate back in that other area. Where the music notes were. We need to open some doors at the very top of this area. And let's see here. Actually, I need to get back on the block where I was at. I need to jump over to the left. No big deal. Just get up here, backflip, spin. And we'll run jump to the left. Get this jump switch. Get in the center of the block, backflip spin, use the rockets, get up to it. Now here we'll have to get to the pinnacle of the jump, backflip, and backflip, grab the ledge. There we go. And then we can keep going up. Now we can go up higher. Alright, another jump switch here. Then we can jump and spin. Shimmy to the left. Get this other one. Jump, spin around, shimmy back to the right. Now we can get up to the doors we opened. There's two levers up here that will open the gate, so we can go place those fuses. We are at the very pinnacle of this building. And finally, we can open the gate. Alright, so it's just a matter of getting down now. But it's not too bad. Just get to the bottom of each gate, backflip, spin, and grab. Now we have to be mindful of this robot head down here. Maybe I can get by him. Let's see. Get behind this corner. Oh no. Ah, the bastard got me. Alright, let's try it again. I'm gonna play it smart and hit the time flux here. Freeze his ass in time. Alright, robot. There you go. Have fun shooting things that move all day. Rats or whatever else is in here. So cool, there's the factory of Eternals complete. We've got all the fuses, the gates open. So we'll climb the ladder, place the fuses, and it will lower those receptacles where the music notes are. So we'll place these 3 items we got from the Greek area, the Plains area, and Venice. It's going to make that music note sound that's going to explode the mines back in Venice, give us our exit. Cool. So we got to time out these hoops with spikes one more time. Just run, jump forward. When you get up here, flip quickly. There we go. So back to Venice, and we'll get out of this level. And we have completed Sicko's Mac Daddy 1.5-hour level. Like I said, there's only 2 levels to go in this for season 1, and they're short levels, or shorter than this. They're about 30-45 minutes. Piece of cake. And we'll wrap this season up. That'll be all of Sicko's main levels, Hypersquare levels, complete from Killer Gameplayz, 1080, good microphone. So I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the level. Come on back for the last 2 upcoming videos, and we'll wrap this thing up, put a bow on it, call her done. So I'll catch you on the next video. You watch Killer Gameplayz. Y'all have a great day. See ya.
the skeleton of this buffalo many years after it died. But chemical and biological testing has revealed calcification at the site of the injury, and this can only mean one thing. The owl was alive when it was shot, and survived long enough for some calcification to occur. So, who had the gun more than 49,000 years ago? And who shot this buffalo? For many scientists, this time paradox, this out-of-place artifact or artifact, is unmistakable evidence that future generations will be able to travel through time. This artifact puts on the table so many questions that the best scientists in the world will meet here in the Park of Wonders Institute of Science to find an answer to the biggest question of them all. Is it possible to change our past or to visit the future? Does hyperspace really exist? And does it allow traveling huge distances to a warped space-time continuum? The evidence from this part suggests that the answer is yes. We can travel to the space-time continuum, and we can reach other ages in an instant.
That buffalo skull. I hope that back then this event would not cause a time paradox for future ages. But instead, it has shown that time travel is possible. This has inspired the scientists in this future age to find a way to use the fifth dimension.
That demigod in Russia was there when I shot the buffalo. He disappeared just after I killed it. Oh my god, he wanted me to shoot it in the head. So this has changed the future. But why didn't the demigod just shoot the buffalo himself? He would still have created a time paradox.
Yes, but in that case, the paradox wouldn't be exactly the same. If we knew that the demigod was the one who shot the buffalo, then, to stop this paradox from reaching future ages, I would have been able to send you back to the past to kill the demigod before he shot the buffalo. But, as he made you shot the buffalo, I cannot send you back to your own past to stop yourself from shooting it, or we would create an even bigger paradox, and here's why. If I send you back to the past to stop yourself from shooting the buffalo, you will meet yourself there, and we already know you haven't met yourself there, but you will cancel the event itself, that is the death of the buffalo, forcing you to go back to the past. This means that if you succeeded, you will probably end your own existence, and the paradox will spiral even farther out of control.
If I cannot go back and prevent the buffalo from being killed, we are in a trap.
Yes, but the question is, why did the demigod want to leave evidence of a time paradox? What is he going to do with it? You remember the space-time distortion near the sun? It is much stronger than it would be if it were provoked by a paradox of this kind. Above all, I hope we are going to rescue that buffalo skull and destroy it before they can start it. So that unknown energy is surely being created by something else.
Or by something that strengthens it.